Mr. Udo Silas, the general manager of former general manager of Akwa Ibom Super Corporation, to have his take on what actually transpired. Do we have the stand there? Over the machine that was brought by the then Governor Fabio administration, which has been abandoned. $1.2 million. Now we are talking at about maybe in billions. We are having. Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
Yes. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. We are live on air now. We are doing a live call. We know you to be a media expert, one of the very amazing general managers of the Akwa Ibom Super Corporation. We don't want to go to the story of the background because of time. We got somebody on air, Solomon Okwo. He's a publisher, he's a senior citizen, and he told us a story of the God's Community Printing Machine at the Akwa Ibom Super Corporation, which was supposed to have been manned by you. And he told us that that machine had issues on arrival, and that the machine was never even handed over to you. So, as brief as you can, tell us what you know about that God's Community Printing Machine that was bought during the time of Gospel Akwa Ibom while you served as the general manager of the Akwa Ibom Municipal Corporation, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
You're doing a fantastic job.
I thank you, sir.
Since I left Pioneer, I have not had to speak on the Pioneer, so I think it's just thank you to staff. 8 years at the Pioneer was one of my greatest times.
Did you say 8 years?
Yeah, 8 years.
Awesome.
I was there for 8 years. Yeah. Straight to the issues. I think the issue of it, printing press out there, something out there, was suddenly so much that 2015, 2025, 10 years, but I think that Greg, I think you spoke to consultant.
Yeah. Did you say trash? Their statements were so demoralizing to know that a machine that cost that much was brought in, hurriedly commissioned, and abandoned, and it was never handed over to you specifically. Was that machine handed over to you as the general manager after it was commissioned, sir?
The machine was not handed over to us, because I think you live in civil service, right? When the ministry prepares for a parastatal, nobody hands it over to the end user.
Yes.
So the machine was delivered, it was not handed over to us from the simple reason that the machine was still not functioning. It was our considered opinion that it would have been very wrong for us to receive the machine as the end user in a non-functioning state. That was just when the machine was not handed over to us. So in civil service balance, right, I would still insist that even up to today, the machine is still the property of the ministry, custody of the ministry, not the custody of the parliament.
Interesting. Now, there's one question even a child would ask from what you just said is that the machine never functioned. Who was responsible for the machine not functioning? Was it the contractor? Was it government? Was it the consultant? Who is the person to be held responsible? Because the ministry procured the machine. Who was responsible for the installation? Who is supposed to be held responsible now, sir?
very, very critical question. You know, like, we were end user. Like, when we say corporation, we're end users, right?
Yes, sir.
We were there when the containers came, right? Normally, there should have been a checklist, of course, but there was no checklist. Because we needed to know if one we ordered is one we got.
Wonderful.
So all of these things, right, also contributed to us not wanting to receive officially the machine.
Now let's do this, sir. Can we do this, sir? Why was then the machine commissioned when it was not properly installed and test run? So what was the commissioning, like Sinus Zinokpo put it, hurriedly commissioned? Why would the ministry commission a machine that was never test run? Can you just give a guess as if you're not part of it?
Let me just say that I know I agree that the machine was hurriedly commissioned. You know, I must give credit to Senator Dawson and Babin. But when I came in as general manager to have a machine that was not functioning, I approached the government and they agreed. They agreed to purchase a brand new machine from off the earth.
It was your idea.
Sorry.
It was your idea for him to beautiful.
I think was the then commissioner. You know, so we worked together and like Fabio approved. You know, and we had to we did everything, the entire processes. For by the time the machine came in, we were called upon to receive the machine, which we did. Right? By this time, the consultant was no more in the picture. You know, so
why was the consultant in the picture, sir?
Well, I think it was due more or less to disagreements between the consultant and the government at that time. There was no more in the picture. Perhaps if you were in the picture, you would have had a clearer idea of why the machine. But the manufacturers of the machine came in. You know, they installed the machine. They actually installed. Don't forget that government built a new press house for that machine.
Okay.
See, I must keep saying that the love that Dawson Fabio had for the media, right? I would have believed that even if that machine was not functioning by the time he left, even the next government would have ensured that that machine functioned.
Yes.
You know, but it's sad. You know, when you say whose responsibility, it's like if you agree that the machine is still in the custody of the ministry.
Yes.
Then the ministry should own up. It's about the ministry. It's not more about us. If you ask me, why is the machine? Please, let me tell you something that was sad for me.
Yes.
You know, you say the machine, don't forget that this commissioning happened on May 28th, 2015.
Really?
That was the year, that was the day before the Fabio left office. And the love we had from the pioneer, the love we had for the media, kept pushing me. When we had the street cops here and there, right, we will make sure that everything we needed was provided for us. Everything. We built a brand new press house.
How much was the press house? Do you know the contract of the press house? I want to add that to the cost of the machine and see how much has been put in there, sir.
No, I cannot, the records are not with me, but well over, it should be close to 500 million, if I'm not wrong.
That's right.
You know, the brand new press house. So, he was leaving office, right? And this was the project he loved so much.
I can imagine.
I don't know if he even was aware of what happened. But that machine, it was one of the saddest days of my life. You know, that the day that machine was commissioned, that machine was not working. It was rolling. The machine was rolling. Quite all right. It was rolling. But it was not
printing.
A print newspaper.
Now, how many commissioners at the point of commissioning? Okay, how many commissioners did you work with? As the
I worked with two commissioners, like I said. I worked with Cletus and I worked with Honorable Aneka Nomana.
So 2015 was Aneka Nomana that was the commissioner.
Yes, Aneka Nomana was the commissioner.
Okay, so most of the questions we need to talk with Aneka Nomana, and I want to say this, that we had established contact with the Honorable Commissioner for Information of Akwa Ibom State, Honorable Aneka Nomana, who actually responded to our letter. He called me and acknowledged the receipt of our letter to speak on this matter and promised to get back at us. We are still expecting that he will reach out to us, but we've gone ahead because we didn't get that update on time. We had included this issue in our press statement of.
Let me say that it is in fact something nice that Aneka Nomana has returned.
Interesting.
As the Commissioner for Information.
Why do you say so?
Yes, because he's a consummate professional. He's a consummate professional, and I know that he will do everything within his powers, right, to correct what happened in 2015. He's back now in the saddle.
I love that.
So I am very, very sure I can say with all certainty that Aneka Nomana will put will right the errors that were made. I will be sad if any government in Akwa Ibom State decides now to lease out that machine or to sell that machine. That machine can be brought back to life.
Beautiful.
It needs commitment. It needs serious commitment. It needs serious dedication. Look, when we planned for that machine, let me tell you,
yes,
that machine was supposed to be any revenue, not just for the pioneer, but for government. We were supposed to be doing simultaneous publishing for all national newspapers in the south of Nigeria.
Imagine.
We had already reached out to them and they were ready. All we needed to do was stock our newsprint. They would send us their material and we print so that the issue of papers coming in late from Lagos would have been settled. We had finished all of this. We would have made enormous money. Look, the pioneer would never have needed to collect some pensions from government. Pioneer would have even been giving government money because we would have been we would be printing hours. The state of that machine can print newspapers for all national newspapers that want to have an early market in the south of Nigeria.
I had to allow you to say this because I want the world to know that what we are doing in Open Forum, we are not attacking anybody. We are trying to do stock taking and agenda setting for an Akwa Ibom without oil. And because we said, and even our other speakers have said, that the Gulf Community machine is a wonder. There's nothing higher than that in the industry. And we're supposed to serve not just Akwa Ibom, the South Side will have served beyond.
Now you begin to understand why I keep saying, look, let us appreciate those who are fighting.
Absolutely.
He went for the best. He went our Gulf printing machine, right?
Yes.
Is like I said, state of the art.
Okay.
All of the separation equipment we got was from Heidelberg.
We have all those facts. Mr. Desalas, I want to thank you very seriously for obliging us. And most interestingly, we never, ever rehearsed or talk about any of these things. And I love your style because you are versed and because you love this state. And the encomium you poured on the Honorable Commissioner Aneka Nomana, who was there before when the things got bad, but you are pressing him so high that he is a consummate media practitioner. He can right whatever wrong. We want to hold on to that, and we want to use this medium to appeal to the Honorable Commissioner for Information, Mr. Aneka Nomana. Please, Open Forum is waiting for you. Private is waiting for you. I get private calls from people who are waiting to see us tidy up this matter. It must not just be governor alone that will attend to every matter before things are solved. We are determined to do our part that we are doing.
Let me just say one thing before.
Take that as a parting shot, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me say one thing. You know, I would appeal to the governor, Umoina.
Yes.
I will appeal to him. Let him take the issue of the God's printing press as top priority. You cannot see the money that the pioneer will make will raise the morale. It will help the staff. It will help the government. We are talking about publishing. We are not talking. That machine can publish any kind of thing, books, calendars, everything. So what are we waiting for?
Let us leave it there. No better way to leave it. What are we waiting for? That has been Mr. Udoh Silas, a man that we can take out for even beauty contests. It's brilliant the way he writes. No, anytime I see an article written by Mr. Udoh Silas, I tell you, I suspend another thing. I must digest it before I finish. He's the publisher of the plenary. You can imagine the idea where that's coming from, parliamentary news or something. Thank you so very much. We will need you as we go forward because Open Forum will never blink over this matter. We will not blink until the needful is done. Thank you so very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure. That has been a conversation that is so critical to resolving this matter of the Akwa Ibom Newspaper Corporation multi-million or multi-billion naira investment by the Akwa Ibom State government that we have not generated 1 naira, we are all losing. Those who may have taken one thing and the other, if there's anything like that has been alleged, bring them back. Bring them back. It's time. Governor Moino is looking for money to develop Akwa Ibom, and we are here to help him.